Boy, you know what time it is.
Welcome to the Bromigos podcast.
I need it!
Hey, how are you?
This is amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 48 of your favorite podcast, the Bromigos podcast. And it is your host, Poochie, holding it down as always. And I got my three amigos with me.
Yeah, man. Hunter opening the show today. It is the undercover brother, Matt. It's good to be back.
You know, it's your boy Dame Money. What's good with y'all, man?
And it is the older brother of the podcast, Panama Red. What's up?
Hey, Mike, before we start today, I got to ask you a question because we didn't talk about it last week. How's not smoking weed working for you?
It's a little rough. It's a little rough.
Is it getting to that point where it's like it's getting rougher day by day?
No. You know, the thing is, because I get up at like 4:30 in the morning and go to the gym. So by the time 8, 9 hits, I'm already tired, you know. So, and then having my little man here who needs constant attention and being taken care of and being fed and doing laundry and all this other shit. So I haven't really needed it. But when I'm out in the streets with him, you know, I'm on daddy mode and I be watching these fuckers stare and give all these weird looks. So, or maybe it's just me and the way my brain works. You know, I'm American, so we view shit differently. So, and then I get annoyed and I'm like, damn, I wish I had some fucking weed right now. But
Speaking of Americans and how we view stuff differently, we view soccer differently here in America than in other countries. And the women's national team just got eliminated for the first time in the round of 16. Like before the semis, it was like the first time in a while or ever that the U.S. women's team's been eliminated this early, at least from what I can recall.
Yep. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah. So, how do we feel about this? Because they had mounted pressure on their back to go back to back for the World Cup for the women's side of things, and then to be eliminated in the opening rounds. How do we feel about this? And could we compare and contrast how we view the women's side versus the men's side of things for soccer?
Were they going back to back to back?
Yeah, it would have been back to back to back.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I think they already did win 2 times in a row.
Yes, they did.
But to answer your question, Poochie man, you're doing such a great job so far. I honestly, I think the expectations were probably a little bit too high, considering that the team is kind of older. Let's be fair. I mean, this is probably Alex Morgan and Megan Rapinoe's last World Cup ever. I wouldn't be surprised if they both retire. I wouldn't be surprised. I know Megan's going to retire, but I wouldn't be surprised if Alex Morgan retires as well and a couple other members of the team. I don't follow the women's stuff all that much. However, they do look like an older team on paper. So,
Yeah.
I will say
Alex
this,
Morgan's
though.
so bad.
I know, right? She's pretty bad still.
She's so
man.
bad.
God bless her, man. But I will offer a point of view that I have been hearing over the course of the last week or so since this elimination occurred, and that was and this is not my words, embarrassing, quote unquote, performance that they had throughout the course of the group stage going into the round of 16. Now, I'm not going to claim to be an expert on all things soccer, granted that I am a new fan of the sport after all the Premier League starting up here in a couple of days as we record.
Amen to that.
Go Reds.
Shut your ass up.
Fuck Man United. But anyhow. No, man, I mean, I'm not going to claim to be an expert, but I've been watching some of the highlights of the last 3 games from the Netherlands, Portugal, and Sweden matches that they had. And I got to be honest, man, they played like straight ass, like cheeks, straight up garbage. I'm watching how these women play, and I'm like, this is terrible. Like, this is the team that we were expecting to go far again this year. So, Mike, I know you and I have been going back and forth on this. I want to defer to you, and because you actually have an entire fucking paper of statistics today.
I just want to know if anyone else has anything to say before I jump on this. Uchi, you got something to say you want to add to this before?
I miss Hope Solo as the goalie. Solely as the goalie. Miss
Oh shit!
Miss
Hope
Beef and Cheddar
Solo.
Classic herself.
Oh my god!
Her
Hold on, you're
and her
different.
and her and Abby Wambach. I'm just thinking about the old days, man. Back
Oh
when
man, Abby Wambach.
Good
That's
old days. Abby Wambach.
Abby Wambach was that. Mia Hamm was that bitch too.
Mhm.
well, that was before I was born. So
Yeah, Mia Hamm. Dan, you got something to say? You want to talk about it? Not really. Okay. So, for those who don't know, Panama Red loves soccer. Everything soccer. Kind of like how Dane feels about basketball and Hoochie feels about NASCAR and how Matt like wrestling. Soccer is my thing. Okay. For those who, I feel like a lot of the hate that they've been getting has a lot to do more with Megan Rapinoe's comments that she said in the media about homosexuality and the women's equality and them getting paid and yada yada yada. First off, put some respect on the U.S. women's national team. They're 4-time fucking champions. First of all, put some respect on their name. Like, let's be serious. They were going for back to back to back. Second of all, right now, if we can say anything about this past World Cup, what we can't say is that the women underperformed. To say that it was an embarrassment, I mean, yes, they're ranked number 1 in the world currently, but they lost in the quarterfinals, 2 penalties, where they lost 5-4 in the penalty shootout. Okay, looking at who they've played in the group stages, they finished second in a group where they had the Netherlands, who's ranked 9th, Portugal, who's ranked 21st, and Vietnam, who's 32nd. They beat Vietnam 3-0. They tied Netherlands and Portugal. They tied 1-1 to the Netherlands, 0-0 to Portugal. They underperformed, right? It's obvious they underperformed. But to call it an embarrassment, they have old aging players, right? Also, the pressure of going back to back to back. Anyone who's played any type of high level sport knows that's not easy to do. Okay. 3-peat is very hard to do in any fucking sport, right? And then on top of that, coaching was very poor, like very, very poor coaching. Okay. The squad was formed in a way. Carly Lloyd made a bunch of comments where I felt like she was a bit harsh, but that's coming from winner's mentality. It's coming from a place of someone who's won a World Cup, understanding what it takes to win, and you just got to give more. But this team you have players that were either inexperienced or old as fuck. So, and then they lost to a team in the quarterfinals at Pens, as I mentioned. Sweden's ranked 3rd in the world. It's not like Sweden's a bunch of slouches. And Sweden, U.S. women's has historically always played poorly against Sweden. So I don't understand all the hate and calling shit an embarrassment. I really don't.
You know what's embarrassing though? Those fucking penalty kicks, bro. You got it. I hate lazy penalty taking. I hate the approach that people use with it. It comes off so fucking lazy. Like, I am looking at how they're kicking the ball and where it's going. I'm like, do you aim? Like, are you trying here?
So I'm going to use an analogy that's using with the NBA and WNBA. Are we looking at women's soccer and comparing it to what they do in men's soccer? Right? Because if you're looking for that, I mean, not saying that the women don't have that level of skill, because these women are highly skilled, right? But we can't expect them to do all of the things that men's soccer that you would see in men's soccer, right? Like I said, I truly, truly, truly believe, I really, really do believe that a lot of this hate that they're getting is solely because of the equal pay thing and Megan Rapinoe, and just Megan Rapinoe, like she
is annoying as fuck though. Let's
She
be
is.
honest.
She's very
She comes
You know
off
what?
like
They
such a
want to post
fucking
Megan
bitch.
Rapinoe and for how fucking shitty she played in the World Cup. Fine, get at her. Megan Rapinoe sucked this World Cup. I mean, she was ass cheeks.
She was a
Very
sub
ass.
most of the time, wasn't she?
Yes, she's old. Like
Yeah,
they're all
38.
old. They're old, right? They'll come back, get better coaching, and probably win the next fucking World Cup because that's what the UN's women. That's what they do. They're fucking winners. But all this unnecessary hate, for these women who dedicate themselves probably more to anything that all these haters, like half of the comments, people don't even watch soccer. They just want to hate. He don't even watch soccer. Like Dante. Dante, granted, isn't hating, but he don't give a fuck about no damn soccer, let alone women's soccer, right? People only care. I love soccer. I watched highlights of it. I was talking to my boy in the who's in the army. Actually, he's out of the army now. He's my boy I went to Afghanistan with. We were talking about it. He's like, I've been watching it. Looks good, man. And you know, this and that. And these women have technically gotten better and blah, 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 blah. It's like, I can't do it. For me, it's not, I don't find it interesting. So I don't watch it. But once I've heard all this shit about the women, you know, I got DAZN over here. I don't know if you know what DAZN is. I got DAZN. So I could go back and rewatch the matches. And she was like, yo, let me watch this. They played like shit, bro. Nothing embarrassing. Nothing embarrassing. They underperformed, but I wouldn't call it by no means embarrassing. Is losing, getting your ass kicked. Okay, you lose to Vietnam, fucking like 5-0. That's a fucking embarrassment. All right, people, y'all need to relax.
But here's my point of view of one thing, because I don't know which tie this was. Was it? I don't know if it was Netherlands or Portugal, but they were celebrating a fucking draw.
I think it was Netherlands.
Was it Netherlands? I'm just like, come on, man. Why? I understand. Draws suck. First of all, I hate draws in any sport. And the fact that soccer or football allows draws annoys the fuck out of me, personally.
You have to understand how the World Cup is formulated.
No, so I know that. I understand that. But I'm saying is...
And you get points based on... You get 3 points if you win, 1 if you draw, obviously 0 if you lose.
Yeah, it's round robin. I get that. Okay. But I hate it. I understand it, but I hate it. But then I see... clips online of them like celebrating the fact that they tied the match. It's like they weren't playing to win, they were playing not to lose.
Well, they got through to the next round. That's why they were celebrating. They ended up second with 5 points and made it through to the round of 16. That's why they were celebrating. See, this is why people need to learn the game first before they jump and start just saying shit and hating. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Yeah, we can talk about this shit all day and night. Which I don't think Dayton just looks very disinterested. So he just looks very I wish y'all could see this motherfucker's face right now. He just looks like, oh, when we gonna stop?
He looks high as fuck without the weed.
You high, man?
Me?
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just chilling though.
Then when we talk about something that's gonna get it, it's gonna,
Yeah. You know what? Let's go with men and women. They like to bond. Well, women and women, men and men, whatever you want to be, they like to bond with each other. Nowadays,
when you say bond, what do you really mean by that?
Yeah, you mean
mingle. Yeah, they can intervene. They could talk, mingle. They could do the whole shaboogle, you know. But
wait a minute, hold on. You're not gonna slide that one.
That sounds about white.
What the fuck is shaboogle?
What does that mean,
bro? The love making.
The vertical mambo. Something you could, if you would have said that, shaboogle. Hey, baby, you trying to shaboogle or no?
It's my own slang in my own world. But
what's up, girl? You trying to get this lateral movement? You know,
that sounds better. But could you imagine you in a bar or something? You're like, hey, what's up? You know, I've been watching you, and you know, I'm just trying to shaboogle with you.
Yeah, pause. Pause.
Baby, about this. Some of this long dick, like Kevin Hart, long. Just trying to shaboogle, baby. Does that feel good?
Like, you stop.
Jesus. Yes. Bottom line, nowadays, some men, not all men, but some men don't like to approach women anymore. I don't know if that's like their second conscience or if they're second guessing themselves, but why is that the case? Or do they see themselves in a different lighting than what women see them as?
So let me hop in on this, because clearly, by my experience, I am probably in that realm of guys who do not want to even try at this point anymore. You know, it's just like the scene has changed so dramatically, especially post COVID, as far as dating and trying to hook up with chicks, and it's just like some guys, or at least average looking guys, let's say, they don't want to even try because they feel like they can't compete, because some of these women, at least from what I see online, have way too high a standard. for what they're looking for.
I agree.
Dante, what about you?
I've never had that problem, but I will
Yeah,
tell you
you
this.
know.
Thanks for making us feel seen. I appreciate
I
that.
had that problem. Nah. I mean, that's really it. I'm trying to figure out a way to think about it because, guys approaching girls is so it doesn't happen that often, and the only reason why is because kind of like Matt, how you said this, the standards that have been set, but it's also like when guys approach girls, the reaction is so crazy sometimes. It's like you're just trying to say hello to a female and they like turn away. They act like you did some crazy shit to them. It's like the reaction I think that guys are afraid of. And then it's like, then girls will say, well, why are you afraid of reaction? You afraid of rejection? It's not rejection. It's like I'm afraid of your behavior, what your behavior is going to be, what your reaction is going to be when I try to approach you. You know, and I think that's like the biggest issue because I mean, everyone, society, all that bullshit. I don't care about all that. Okay, if you know how to talk to bitches, you know how to talk to bitches. That's on you. I'm not talking about you, Matt. I'm just saying it's just
I know you're not probably implying me,
No.
but I am still implying that on myself. I mean,
I
it's not
understand.
entirely wrong.
That's
Let's be
so
fair.
sad. But no, it really is that like it's the reaction that people are afraid of. Because if think about it, you could approach a group of women, right? Be like, hey, what's up? How are you? Like, what's your name? Put your hand out. I don't know you. Who the fuck is you?
Calm down, Letitia.
You got money? You gonna buy me a drink first? It's all like, and we all know because you've either experienced it, you've seen it in TV, you got friends who have gone through it. It happens all the time. It's so rare just to approach somebody, especially when men approach females, and have it just be a normal, cordial conversation that might turn to something else. It might not, but just to approach somebody and get a reaction the way they do, it be killing the vibe, man. I know it kills the vibe.
Not to
Something
mention
about this too. I just want to say something about this.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
about the expectations that some women have, like certain body build or type of guy that they like. Oh, I don't like white guys. I like black guys. That sort of thing.
What you trying to say?
No, I'm not trying to say anything about that. The one thing I do have a problem with is, I won't date anyone if they're under 6 foot.
Well, we got surgery for that. We covered that already.
Yeah, I know we
got a surgery for that.
As a guy who is 5'11", what is the difference between 6 foot and 5'11"? Okay, it's an inch difference. I can still reach the top of the damn shelf, and it's always the bitches who say that they're like 5'2" or 5'3". I want a guy who's tall, like 6 foot. No, I can't do anything lower than that. Bitch, you're short. You need a step stool to get to the fucking sink and brush your teeth.
This nigga saying bitch.
The disrespect coming out of Hunter's voice. I've never seen him so fired up before.
I know Hunter ain't calling no girls bitches.
No.
Don't be a bitch to me. No one call you bitch. Simple.
So,
God damn. Okay.
Hunter's got the black Air Forces on his feet today, man.
Shit.
I could wear those and be 6'1". There you go. That solves your problem. But that's just my spiel with it. They set their expectations way too high. Need to lower it. Come down to here. Come down to where me and Matt are. Set your expectations here.
So
what are you trying to say?
Yeah, you can't say anything. I don't know. When you put it like that, it doesn't sound that great, But like Dante, I've never really had an issue with approaching people and talking with them. I've been rejected, of course. Every man, unless you look like fucking a movie star, every man has experienced rejection. We take all the risk, right? Women want to be approached. They want you to do this. They want you to do X, Y, Z. You got to smell good, look good. There's a long list of things that you have to do. I don't have everything to that list. What I do have is a great way of talking to people. I'm just very good at talking to people in general. It's hard at times, man. It's hard. You're not approaching a beautiful woman. First of all, ladies, you got to understand, especially if a man finds you attractive, he's already flustered because you look good, you smell good, your legs look right, your booty tight. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna be a little flustered. Cut the men some fucking slack, yo. Real shit. Cut him some slack. It's not easy to approach someone that you want, that you are, and then you do have men that are you got motherfuckers like young Panama Red, whose ultimate goal was to just get between your legs, right? And then you have people who genuinely want to get to know you, want to, wine and dine you, right? And women, like you say you want a gentleman, but then when you have these guys that treat you well, oh, he's too nice. Oh, he's too good. Men are getting tired of this shit. Men,
I'm getting tired of it. That's my problem.
We can clearly tell you're
Hunter is hurt, yo. He's
hurt.
hurt.
Who hurt
you, my guy?
Hurt.
Like, nah, but a couple weeks ago we wanted to talk about the rise of virginity in men is high, man.
I have something pulled up for that. I mean, like the age range of like 18 to like 25, 30, somewhere around that range. Like the rate of virginity is getting higher because I feel like part of that is because of what we're talking about.
I'm also, there's this thing, like, also, to be quite frank, women nowadays it's very easy for women to get popularity through social media. Like, all you got to do is look good and post half naked pictures, and then you're going to get the attention of men. Ladies, what you fail to realize is you're going to get the wrong kind of attention from the wrong kind of men. That's what you fail to realize. I don't got no little dick energy. I truthfully don't give a fuck what you post, because you may not be interested in me, but I sure as fucking interested in you. Kind of shit you posting, like real shit. I don't want my woman out there exposing herself to. You got an OnlyFans, good for you, mama. Get your paper, do whatever you got to do to take care of you and yours. But you ain't getting no real gentleman who really genuinely gives a fuck about you. And that Captain Save the whole shit is dead. That shit is dead. That shit died in like 2007. Motherfuckers do not care anymore. We're not saving you out here. And then you look at all these porn stars, right? They've been fucking, what was this chick that allegedly had I heard through the internet she had a baby with Blake Griffin.
Lana Rhodes. It's really
She
sad
regrets
that I know
doing porn, bro. A lot of these porn stars, you talk to them, right? They can't get a date because they, dudes just want to have them as, oh, I slept with such and such, and I did this with such and such. Your choices have long-term consequences.
And I mean, the thing is, they might end up being great people. Like, we're not saying that they're bad people, but
not at all.
Why would anybody want to get to know you if you already showing me what most good women are gonna make me work for?
An old bar Luda used to say, can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Hoes don't act right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not specifically calling you hoes either. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to make a point, right? If you want a good man, you have to make yourself be a good woman. We talked about this before, where a lot of these women can't even fucking boil an egg, but talk about they want a man make it too. Like, TikTok is the devil, bro. These motherfuckers be on there talking about, I need a man making 300 grand a year. What are you doing? You can't even make, if I'm making 300 grand a year, can I get first of all, when I walk through that door, you better be doing backflips on this motherfucker, first of all. Right? If all you got to do is sit home and look pretty, that booty better be right. And I ain't talking about no BBL. First of all, real quick on the BBL. You see Blueface Baby Mama's new BBL? Pull that shit up. Pull it up. It looks terrible. Ladies, just go to the gym and do some squats.
I don't want to see this, man.
Come
on, dog.
Did she at least fix the gap in her teeth?
The worst BBL I've ever talking about. He spent what 20, 30K on this motherfucker, bro. It's the worst BBL.
Do we know what her name is?
Why does Blueface be trolling, dog? That's all he does is troll, man. He's producing her music too. Her music is so shitty.
Yeah, man. That's the problem. We give it. I don't want to get too far off the topic, but we give attention to too many people that it just shouldn't be getting.
Is this it?
Look at it. Yeah. Look at this. And I hope y'all if y'all want to see this, you need to watch the YouTube. Don't Google this shit.
Hey, yo, what the fuck am I looking at?
See this, bro? She looked like that looks like a mushroom butt, bro, and not in a good way. That's a muffin right there. Look at that, bro. Like it doesn't even conform to her body. Like, wow. What is that? It looked like Play-Doh, my guy. Like, what is this?
Why she got chicken legs?
I was gonna say that the legs ain't helping her either. She's got mad chicken legs on for that.
Oh
ass,
my
dude.
This looks like
gosh,
all
she
the
got-
old people I see at the register.
Ah man, she got a Party City booty. She got a Party City booty.
Oh
That's
my
what's-
god! I gotta
that's
take this off the
pinata.
screen. I can't look at this no more.
It is
It's
terrible.
Oh
disgusting.
man,
It's
that
terrible.
is gross.
But
God.
nah, ladies,
You
like
cook that thing, something's coming out.
we love you. We can't exist without you. A good woman will make a good man great. Okay, I want to throw that out there. But you got to make yourself a good woman. Being pretty is not enough. Niggas do not care about that no more. Being pretty is not enough. I'm telling you, being pretty. There is a lot of pretty women out there. We don't care.
Can
Do
you
not
cook?
care.
Can you
Can
clean?
Season.
And I'm not talking
Can you
about
season the chicken?
sauce out of a
Can you
pack
mow the
and try to-
lawn?
He said,
Can you
mow
do the
the lawn.
laundry?
Can you reshingle the roof?
Yep.
God
So
damn.
there is something I
So
wanted to
much
mention
shit.
because we talked about how I mean, and this is a rare case because we talk about how adult film stars they can't find relationships. Considering that I know a few of them through my other endeavor, I think it depends on the people, but I guess if you're older, you don't really have much of a problem being in a relationship because I think it's just more of a maturity thing at that point. Like I know of a decent amount of adult film stars that I either know of or have met, and they have like really great marriages too. So I guess it's
I don't
an
know how
anomaly of sorts,
How does
maybe.
that
I
work?
don't know how you could have a great marriage when your wife's getting DP'd every weekend. Like that's fucking crazy.
Listen,
bro.
some
Like, what?
people can deal with it. I'm not
Hey,
saying
shout out-
that any
hey,
of us are here.
Respect to them because it couldn't be me. Ain't no way. Hey, I'm going to work. Okay, baby. Hey, you have fun today, all right? You have today.
Tell me about it when you come home.
You know what? Send me some snaps. I want to see some snaps. Like,
Oh
I-
no.
Snaps of what?
of her getting DP. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Shit,
Or doing the lean of the plug getting BBC'd and shit. We're
And
not.
getting
listen,
came inside
And
of.
not letting go of that, bro. You will never live that down. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But
What?
it could be me, bro. Ain't no way, honey. I'm going to go make some money today. All right. Yes, babe. I'm just I'm in an orgy scene today. In the gangbang scene. Like, do they talk about these things? Like, do they?
One person that I interviewed did talk about it once.
Yeah,
She I think she was already married at this point. She did a 30 guy gangbang.
30.
Yeah.
Jail.
Oh my god.
Jail.
Do you see the circumference
30
of this
jails?
water bottle? That is what she looks
Yeah.
like after 30 guys.
Bro, hold on. And no disrespect to porn stars, right? You, like I said, do what you need to do and make your paper, boo boo.
Yo.
But
For all I know, the
married?
husband could have been involved in it. I don't know, but
Bro,
I
ain't no
doubt it.
way, bro.
That's even
What is-
weirder.
How does that go down? Hey, what's up? What's up, Adam? Yeah, I'm stroking right now. I'm stroking your wife right now, bro. Yeah, hold on. It's not your turn, bro. It's not your turn. I got a nut first.
Yeah, how's your fantasy football team doing? Oh,
Yeah,
pretty
you know what I'm
fucking
saying?
ass right now.
I don't-
Take it out of frustration on your wife.
I don't understand that. Like,
it's wild.
hey, that ain't for me, bro. It ain't for me. Let me just say that. No disrespect to anyone. Live whatever life. We're not going as your boy, your code. We're not going to kink shame. Okay. But that show
Some
is
people like to sit in chairs and just watch.
and get cucked. I don't understand that.
Yeah. Or there's others that like to take chairs and smack women on top of the head with it, like it's WWE. Like
Ah!
By God, King, that's a hell of a chair shot.
just like our next topic.
This is a real slobber knocker going out here.
I mean, we
crying.
can't not talk about it. That
We can't not
Montgomery
talk about
fight.
it. This is the greatest.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
the
Montgomery Brawl.
Montgomery,
Montgomery
Alabama,
Brawl.
wild, and man, for
Oh my
real.
God.
Wait. Hunter, I need you to pull up a video on YouTube, bro. You gotta look up Montgomery Brawl, bro. These niggas made a song.
They
about
did.
Brawl, and it's funny as hell, bro. It's
Made a
on
song.
point.
I don't think we can play it though because we might get copyrighted.
Okay, we can't play it. We can't.
God
Listen.
damn it.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
We gotta listen to it later, but unfortunately,
What?
Oh no.
Oh, he's experiencing technical difficulties.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That never
He's
happened.
frozen. He's back.
Okay.
Am I alive? Am I live?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck
So-
happened.
As everyone, unless you've been living under a rock, everyone is aware of the brawl that happened in Montgomery, Alabama. A black gentleman, I'm not sure of everyone's names, so please forgive me. But a black gentleman was trying to get a boat to move so that this other boat could dock, right? And the group of drunk, and I'm gonna just name race because unfortunately this turned into a race thing, so we're gonna call it what it is, right? A group of white people did not want to move their boat. The black gentleman then proceeds to walk over, tries to remove the people, asked them to move. They then didn't. So then my man ended up getting jumped. Now, a little bit of comedy. My man threw his hat up. He threw up the bat signal. Do it for me, Hunter. Threw up the bat signal. Signal to all the other black folk. Help me, please. Lord Jesus, help me, please.
Hold on a second. Is that actually a signal, or
No, it's not.
did he
No,
just
no,
do
it's
that?
not. No, it's not a signal. I
It's
think
a signal
he was
now. It's
It
a
was
signal
just
now. That's
a
for sure.
crazy turn of
like,
events.
I'm gonna be the one to say it. I think the man this was his like, all right, motherfucker, we about to fight. He was throwing it up, and then unfortunately, he was about to get worn out because it was like 4 of them, bro. Like he was arguing with one dude, another gentleman came up, from the back. You know what I'm saying? And then from there we saw Black Aquaman.
I was about to say that. That's what I was gonna say.
Aquaman, excuse you.
Came in to the rescue along with other people, and then white people got their ass whooped deservingly. And then, ladies, I don't condone hitting women, but you know what? Stay the fuck out of business when grown men are fighting. Mind your damn business, like real shit. Unless you are a UFC fighter or something, WWE, and you could throw those hands, you might want to keep your hands to yourself. Because to the white lady that got hit over the head with a chair, should have been minding your business.
That's my favorite part out of the whole ordeal.
Yes.
So hold on a second. You know what's fucked up though? I saw an angle from like the long view of like the pier when like the fight first started breaking out. Yeah. I think a woman got involved in the actual fight because she didn't look like she was trying to pull off the guys to like get them to stop. She was laying hands too on the fucking black.
Yeah. No. Those hands were rated E for everyone. Listen, yo.
And it might not be the same woman, but there was definitely a woman involved in that.
Everybody with any kind of sense can unanimously, I can't even say the word right now. Everyone can fucking agree that the people that got their ass whooped, okay? The people that got their ass whooped deserved it. Every little bit of it. 23-year-old Alan Todd, you deserve to have your ass whooped. Zachary Shipman, you deserve to have your ass whooped. Richard Roberts, you deserve to have your ass whooped. Fuck you. Being drunk is not an excuse to act ignorant. You know what?
Yeah, man.
One thing I've noticed, right? And real quick before I let you go. One thing that anytime I've always seen, whenever you see a group of black kids, men on the internet getting into fights, starting problems, everyone always addresses them as some thugs. Okay? This always happens. To these people, I hope you can keep the same fucking energy and say these white thugs got exactly what they deserved because they started some shit they sure as fuck couldn't finish, and then the fucking nation of Wakanda came down and beat that ass. The floor is yours, pimp.
Yeah, man. Listen, my brothers and sisters beat the tuna casserole out them white people, dog. Let me tell you something. I mean, God damn. I have never, ever been more proud of the community a day in my life than I was the other day. I mean, I've just never seen black people come together so strong.
It's sad that that had to be the reason, but
it's not. No, it's not. It is always a great excuse. It is always a great excuse.
White people? No, we not.
White people in the name of civil rights. Okay. All right. Listen, in the name of civil rights. All right. It's always a great excuse. But I mean, And that shit was crazy, dog.
Civil rights, bro. How?
In the name of civil rights.
Dr. Martin Luther King would not approve.
I don't care. I don't care what Dr. Martin Luther King has to say. He's dead. And you know what? He practiced nonviolence. Look what that got him. Okay. So let's think about it. Okay?
Jail.
Let's think about it.
Listen, he's not wrong, but he didn't have
Got
to
it.
say it. I mean, good lord.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God. No, bro. Okay. You know what? If Hunter,
Mhm.
when this happened, I thought of you, right? Because you like country, and this is a country ass place where once it was the biggest slave port in Alabama, the state of Alabama, right? Not because I think your family owned slaves or nothing like that, but it's because country made me think of you. It's country as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm real interested to think, especially you both, but specifically Hunter. How did you feel about this?
Oh, it's like that one Cat Williams clip. You shouldn't have been talking shit. I condone the beating that the white people deserved in that ordeal.
You did.
Hell yeah, they deserved it. Every bit of it.
100%. Matthew?
The people that jumped the first guy are nothing more than a bunch of bitch-made motherfuckers. That's all I could say. They had nothing to do with this. They were asking for it once they all... 5 guys. There was like 5 guys there and a woman, as I mentioned, that jumped this poor guy for doing his job, for telling you got to get the fuck out of here because I got to park my boat or our captain has to park this boat here for whatever reason. They were blocking the port. They had to move. It's some sort of fucking law or whatever if you're in a boat. So, but they were being ignorant, as you said, Mike. Now, what I will say is the memes that came out from this entire situation
Oh my lord.
have been some of the most legendary
Oh my God.
memes the black community has ever created.
Black
Straight
Twitter's
up.
undefeated, man.
Black
Twitter's
Twitter is the
undefeated.
greatest thing ever invented. Straight up.
God, bro. The artwork that has been done, the music that has been made, the parodies that oh my God, it's been spectacular.
I saw a fucking photo yesterday when I was getting my oil changed and I was still reading up on this whole thing. And I seen a picture of the Martin Luther King statue in Washington, D.C. holding a fucking folding chair. I have a dream, motherfucker.
Yo, I sent y'all in the group chat the other day. I'm going through Instagram and like Amazon ads popped up, and it was a set of 10 folding chairs. It was the full set.
I saw a photo of Walmart selling a whole stack of chairs too. Right after that happened.
What's going on, man?
Dude.
Wait. What? Does Walmart selling stacks of chairs now?
I saw a photo, and I don't know if this was happening at the same time or it was just a stock photo somewhere, but there was a photo going around of Walmart selling an entire like section at the end of an aisle of folding chairs. As a result, I can't confirm or deny if this is a result of it, but it was just a photo floating around at that time. It would be very hilarious if that was the case. But
speaking of, you know something. No, you keep talking. I'm not going to do this yet. You keep talking, bro. Because,
but I don't know. When I was watching the videos, it just made me feel some type of way, man. Oh, this is the photo. Thank you, Hunter. $13.98 for folding chairs, ladies and gentlemen.
Now Walmart trying to capitalize on some shit. Okay, Walmart, you birds.
$13.98 for an ass whooping.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Hey Dante, I know how you feel about Walmart given some previous conversations off record here, but you go into Walmart to buy some folding chairs, my guy?
Fuck no. Walmart. Walmart ain't never got shit. They ain't even gonna have shit. Fuck Walmart. No, Walmart is so ghetto. It's so I hate Walmart, man.
No, we don't like Walmart.
No, we don't like Walmart. But it just like from a civil rights perspective, I guess if you want to bring that way. No, I felt some type of way about that. That was fucked up.
They were turds, bro. Real shit, they were turds. Speaking of turds.
Oh boy.
You're talking about Jake Paul?
You know that's where I'm going. Because listen, I'm not impressed by the man at all. So Jake Paul beat Nate Diaz. Right, that's right. That's right, Jake, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jake Paul beat Nate Diaz.
The other one's Logan. He was in the WWE. Okay. So I'm not I will not be impressed. I continue to not be impressed by nothing that he's done in boxing thus far. The only time when he's actually fought a boxer, he lost. Everyone else that he's fought has been MMA fighters.
Wait. Who's he lost to?
He lost to
Tommy
Tommy Fury, which is what's his name?
I thought he beat Tommy Fury.
No, they were supposed to fight, and that got postponed or canceled for some reason. And then Tommy Fury beat him when they actually did fight.
Damn, I barely heard about that one.
Yeah, but that is a Tyson Fury heavyweight champion of the world's brother.
Listen, I got something to say about Jake Paul. Listen, I don't like Jake Paul, but I respect Jake Paul. Here's why I don't like Jake Paul. I don't like Jake Paul because, dog, you're not even fighting real boxers. You're fighting retired athletes, guys that have never boxed before, MMA fighters. He's never fought anybody legit. And I think he's actually a great prospect. Like, don't get me wrong. He's a very good boxer. He's a great athlete. But if I'm going to take you legitimately as a professional boxer, you need to fight real current boxers. Get into a weight class, find a real promoter and really get the motion going. But I don't like that. But the reason I respect him this way though. He knows the game boxing. He gets it. He gets
as far as making money goes and shit like that.
He understands that it's a business. He understands how to play the game. He knows the marketing. Like, you can get mad at Jake Paul all you want, all the shit he talks, all the posts he makes, but you listen, you tune in, and you watch. And that's exactly what he's supposed to do. I got respect for that. I might not like what he does, but I got mad respect for that he's able to, like, he markets himself perfectly. He puts on this bad, but what's his nickname? The problem child. Problem child. Like, he is a problem. Whether you don't feel that way in the ring, outside of the ring, he definitely is a problem.
Yeah, a problem for the retirement home of the MMA. The fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, listen. Gotta respect the game, man. I respect it.
No, if you went in that context, yeah, okay. In that context, yes. But he's not trying to. He of course, he wants to make his money, obviously, right? But he's claiming to be this undefeated boxer, fighting non-boxers.
Can I make a point? Because I just pulled up the list of people he's faced since he went pro.
Hit me.
So 2019, he makes his professional boxing debut against YouTuber Anisong Gib. So this guy's a YouTuber. Maybe he does boxing in his spare time, but they decided to have a fight. Maybe it was like one of those YouTube boxing things. Those are huge nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he faces, I think this was Nate Robinson, former basketball player. Okay, guy is literally like 5'2". Come on,
5'9".
5'9", whatever the fuck, but he's short as hell. Either way,
he can dunk though. Props him.
Ben Askren, retired MMA fighter.
Yeah,
and
Tyrone Woodley twice, also coming to the end of his MMA career at that time. Anderson Silva had been retired for several years at that point. His only loss, Tommy Fury, and now he's just fought Nate Diaz, who basically also recently retired from MMA. So I agree with both of your perspectives. His business sense as far as how to promote the boxing and all that, and basically finesse all these people out of millions of dollars to purchase this shit.
They ain't finessing me.
Yeah, I mean, they ain't finessing me either, but the fact that he's able to generate millions of dollars for this sort of shtick is perfect business sense. However, I don't respect the competition that he's actually up against. That's all I have to say. I mean, everyone I just mentioned is not even or most of them are not even professional boxers. They're MMA fighters, but they're not professional boxers because MMA is a broader spectrum of which includes boxing. So,
if I'm being honest, quite frankly, all I want to see him do is just box KSI. That's it. that's how this. I know, but that's how this whole ordeal started. Just YouTuber boxing. Then it got more people interested in it, more YouTubers doing it, and then Jake Paul fully committed to it. But yeah, over the last few years, he's just been beefing a lot with KSI through Twitter. But that's really all I want to see him do. But he does want to venture out into fighting actual boxers.
Yeah,
I hope.
Who is legitimately respecting this dude as a boxer? I've heard the business. I've heard about making his money. I don't give a shit about that. I really don't. I don't care. I don't even want to address it. I'm sick and tired of seeing ESPN boxing, like all this shit, all these posts about this dude as a giving him credit as a boxer when he's not fighting boxers. This has been my issue, right? I hear the business sense. I got it. Props to him. You're making your money. Props to him. Started off as a YouTuber. Look at him now. Props to him, bro, when it comes to that. But he wants respect as a boxer. Come on, man. Jail. Fuck him. Like, no, bro. Nah, bro. You're not getting that. You're not getting that. No. And people need to stop giving him credit like he's doing something. You've had people.
If you watch the documentary on Netflix,
Ali, Sugar Ray,
Mike Tyson gave him credit.
Mike Tyson is high half the time, man. Fuck Mike dude.
He also has massive brain damage. Come on.
I'm saying, nah, bro. Mike Tyson gives us props is because you know what? Mike Tyson gives you do anything. Not this. See, this is docile Mike. This ain't Mike. I'll eat your babies, Mike. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that Mike Tyson. This is Mike. I just want to be calm. You know, I just want to. That's different, Mike. This is different, Mike. You know, it's different. He talks like this all the time. That's different, Mike. It's not the I'm gonna bite your ears off, Mike. I fought Evander Holyfield, Mike. Mike fought killers, bro. These legitimate boxers fought killers. You know what I'm saying? You got Floyd Money Mayweather fighting Manny Pacquiao. These are boxers.
Well,
bro.
Now that you mentioned that, I wanted to segue into something with that because Logan did boxing. He fought KSI a handful of times, and he also went on he went on a exhibition with Mayweather and somehow survived. I mean, granted, it was two completely different weight classes, but either way, do we give Logan the same respect or no?
No. If you know where, if they labeled this as amateur boxing, and he was beating as an amateur. Was beating, these retired MMA, I would probably view it a little bit differently because
I would consider Logan amateur.
You know what I'm saying? But this homie is calling himself a professional. What? Hold on. What?
I mean, also to be fair, if we compare Logan and Jake again, I mean, look at what Logan's doing with WWE. I mean, Hunter's getting into it. I've been into it. Like Logan Paul is putting on something
that
fantastic.
Dude flies 12 feet in the air.
Yeah, he's putting on fantastic performances as a wrestler, having almost pretty much little. He's athletic as fuck, but he has no wrestling experience prior to when he started.
Where is he wrestling at?
He's in the WWE.
Against who?
He just faced off against.
No. I mean, other professional wrestlers.
Yeah,
right?
other professional wrestlers, and
different.
Also noted professional wrestlers that also take care of him. And what's the word I'm looking for? They help make him look good. That's what professional wrestling is. They help each other make
other
good
professional wrestlers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In the exact business, there lies the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's where the difference is. The Miz, wasn't he? He was fucking from Real World, bro.
That's true.
From Real World. Like I remember this shit. He's from Real World. And he put in the work to become a professional wrestler and wrestle against other professionals. That's why people don't question Logan, don't question the Miz, because these are dudes that, you know what I'm saying, are against other professionals in the WWE. Can I call it the WWF?
We might get sued for that.
I can't
WWE.
But that's where the difference is. That's why people don't talk as much trash to Logan as they do to Jake. Jake's not fighting boxers, bro. He gets no props from Panama Red. Fuck you.
As long as Logan Paul doesn't go back to Japan and start filming dead bodies in the forest again.
Yeah. But you know what? Logan,
why you keep making that face when I say that, bro?
I forgot about that one, bro.
That was so long ago too. I remember when that broke. That was wild.
Wow.
But the thing
I was
about
a junior. I was a junior in high school when that shit happened. Like I remember we all went to school, and that was like the only news people could talk about. Because like if everyone was watching Logan Paul's vlogs back in the day. They were huge. They were huge.
he
And like,
literally, the fact that he came back from that though, like
yeah,
no one should be
no
able
one
to
thought he
come
was
back
coming
from
back.
something like that.
Yeah, because he deleted his YouTube and everything, and then he came back with the podcast and Prime. Like I gotta get a lot of props to
You know
Logan
what?
Paul.
Shout out to that, man, because they
Yeah.
just signed with Bayern Munich too. Prime, the drink just signed with Bayern Munich.
Mhm.
I don't like it. I remember when I met all y'all, Hoochie gave
So
us all the
sweet.
Prime. Yeah, I don't personally don't like it, but you know what? Good business sense is good business sense, right? And I guess as far as that goes, Dante, I will, side with you on that one for fucking punk ass Jake.
Oh, that's Logan.
That was Logan. That's Logan, not Jake. Not Jake. Jake
Even
didn't
then,
do this.
even then, it's still the same.
No. I'm
principle.
talking about the boxing thing, the boxer.
Oh,
Jake. I will side with you on that as far as the good business sense. The fake boxer.
Yeah.
He's fake.
You know what? Logan's actually gonna fight Dylan Dennis
yeah. I saw this
in
yesterday.
October. Yeah.
Why is that name
You all want to hear a crazy story about Dylan Dennis? Well, it's not like about him. But y'all, I was in a club about like a year ago, right? And one of my boys, some dude pushed him. They start going at it. Now, my dog, right? He actually trains MMA. He actually had his first MMA fight like a month ago. He be training. So like he could fight. Dude shoves him in the back. My boy turns around. When I tell you, this dude hit him with the mink, 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 mink. Crazy, right? Fight gets into the middle of the crowd. Everyone disperses. It's like a freaking fishbowl. Two dudes in the middle. Bang, bang, bang. Going back and forth, right? My dog is beating the shit out of this white boy. I mean, mink, 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 straight to the face. Like everything. Headshot. There's a spotlight in the club. They shine the spotlight right down there, right? Shine the spotlight on the fight. When I tell you my dog gets hit in the chest, boom, he cocks back, hits this dude with the cleanest right hook across the face, bam, straight to the floor. Security comes in, takes them both outside. Then he posts in the group chat like 20 minutes later because he was outside. They went outside and they started fighting again. After the fight outside, we saw the videos, and then right after, took a picture with Dylan Dennis, who was trying to get in the club the whole time, but he couldn't because my boy was fighting in the middle of the club, bro. I mean, it was just
For a second, I thought you were gonna say he was fighting Dylan Dennis.
no, bro.
That would have been crazy as fuck.
He was fighting in the middle of the club, and then he went to fight outside, and that was like literally the whole reason why. And Dylan Dennis never ended up coming in the club either. Never came inside. Couldn't get in. It was too late.
Matt had wanted to talk about something that I found very interesting, and since we got a little bit of time, I'm gonna bring it up. Matt said, Matthew,
What did I do? I don't remember this
you and this
conversation.
new soccer thing, bro.
Oh god, we're still on this.
Matthew brought up talking about Messi runs the MLS. Okay, we're talking about Messi, who last year won the World Cup. Messi, 36-year-old Messi, and dominating, which he is. I'm not a Messi fan. I'm CR7 all the way. Have always been CR7.
So
Yes, all me. I'm not impressed. It's the fucking MLS. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed that someone who is exiting his prime. He's not washed like when David Beckham came over or Ibrahimovic came over or any other player like Sergio Busquets, who played for Barcelona, gave all his best to Barcelona. He just left PSG. He just won the World Cup. Like he's exiting his prime. He's on his way out, of course.
yeah, I'm not really impressed by that. What I am impressed with, though, sorry to cut you off, but I am impressed by how many eyes are set on MLS right now.
Oh, well, that is impressive.
See, that's what I'm getting at when I say he's like starting to run the MLS, because think about it like this. Maybe the last couple of years, the MLS has started to gain some traction in the US in a positive light. Now that Messi's come over, everybody's looking at Inter Miami.
I mean,
Everybody's paying attention to it now because and ESPN and all these sports news outlets are posting like every fucking goal he has. Think about it like this. I saw a statistic. I think the most goals by a single player is like 24 total on Inter Miami, which sounds like fucking ass if you really think about it.
Yeah, I know.
The fact that Messi already has like what 5 or 6 goals now in his like first 3 or 4 games in the MLS, if he stays with that team for like the next 2 or 3 years, he's gonna easily pass that.
Okay,
yeah, I feel, Mike, it's okay. It's all right. I got you. I'll handle it from here. Bro. I'll take it from here. What he's trying to say. Nah, I'm playing. What are you trying to tell your ass?
Miami is a newer team, right? And you can't compare Higuain to Messi. There's no way. That's like comparing. First of all, hold on real quick. Did you say they gave Wembanyama a fucking 93 rating in 2K? Did you say?
Yeah, they gave him an 84.
No. 93, bro.
No, that's a meme. That's a meme.
Okay, well, everybody talk about shit about Panama Red in the comments. Okay.
Damn it, Mike.
I got tricked by the meme because I saw 93 and I was about to lose my fucking mind. I was like, wait a minute.
84 is ridiculous too.
Yeah, like as a rookie, he hasn't even played. Whatever. I'm mad. That's not. See, this is why I'm gonna need you to get your knowledge up, bro.
Listen, that's why I'm watching the sport.
Well,
I prefer the Premier League, but
no, this is like, I'll give you an example. This is like when any retired NBA player leaves the league and they go over to China and score like 40 points a game, 30 points a game. It's the same
look at what Dwight Howard did in Taiwan.
It's still professional sports, but it's not the highest level of that professional sport. So when you're known as the best at the highest level, and it's like a varsity player going to play JV for a weekend. Like, come on, dog. Come on. Messi's better than everybody.
That's not even the greatest analogy. That's like a varsity player going to play fucking middle school. Yeah. Like your best varsity player going to the middle school team to play for a weekend and fucking putting up 60.
That's like the women's national team going up against the boys' high school. Oh, wait, they actually lost that game. Never mind.
Huh? They did?
Y'all didn't hear about that?
Wasn't.
Yeah, I know. That just wasn't funny.
Oh, fuck off.
Jail.
But here's the thing. But going back to Messi, after that terrible joke, going back to Messi, I'm just glad that at least it's bringing more eyes onto the MLS. Because if anything, if there's any positive out of this, because we could debate whatever all day, and you beat me in that debate because you have more knowledge than I do. However, as far as business sense goes, it's good for the MLS, and it's good for the state of American soccer.
It's great for it. It's great for these players, for people, because whether a lot of white Americans want to understand and realize, our country is dominated by immigrants. They're immigrants, or their grandparents or whatever, right? So this love for and passion will trickle down into youth soccer, and maybe men's soccer can become as good as the women have been and start winning some fucking World Cups, because I've heard people say, oh, if all these athletes that played football played soccer, we'd win everything. You stupid, ignorant bastards. Shut up.
Completely different sport.
You know nothing, you fucking peasant. How dare y'all? They stupid, like soccer's, you guys just run around and kick a ball. It's so easy. Ugh.
He's so upset.
I am, bro, because I played soccer until my injuries. I played soccer my entire life. It is not an easy sport to play. First of all, you got to have cardio, right? And it's not just a matter of kicking a ball. You have to be skilled at kicking the ball. The ball coming at you, flying at you. You got to be able to receive it, trap it, it's not easy. It is not easy.
Yeah, playing striker is like that shit. Just when you just going up and down for like 2-3 minutes.
You're constantly moving.
Yep.
Constantly moving. Constantly all game, except unless you're goalie, unless you're Messi, because Messi knows all about. And as the more skilled you get, you can do less running. I think but can't go out there and actually try to play it. Go try to stop it. Go try to kick a ball. Just try to kick a ball straight. Try. Put the ball where you want to. Upper 90. Go see if you can do it. Peasants. There's a reason.
Most of these people probably don't have an athletic bone in their body.
No, man, people kill me, bro. Get off the couch, bitch. Stop talking. Stop sipping on your Mountain Dew and talking shit. I can do that. Shut up. You sound stupid, bro. Like the whole world, Americans in their I know everything attitudes. You know, Americans on TikTok are fucking upset because now Americans have to require a visa to travel to Europe, and they're losing their fucking minds over this. Did you know this? No, you didn't know this. I know this shit. I heard about this shit. Americans are losing their fucking mind, as though Americans have always made it easy for people to migrate to the U.S. and just
I think they have, buddy. All
no,
right.
no.
Listen, they brought my people over on a boat, so they've made it pretty easy.
Oh God,
my people came on United Airlines, so I don't know what we ain't come over no boat. I flew a plane up in this motherfucker. We came illegally. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Conservatives.
I came on.
We ain't good at we fall down. We ain't singing those. We ain't singing those slave hymns. Hell no. We ain't singing this. I'm not. Somebody in my family is slave, probably somewhere, but it wasn't my recent family, so I don't know what that's like. All y'all niggas want your reparations. I hope you get yours. I'll stand back and eat my fucking tostones. Thank you very much. What is you talking about? Fuck out of here.
I would say mine came off a boat too, but probably not.
Yours came through Ellis Island?
Not the same boat.
Ellis Island. Yeah.
No, two different boats, 2 different times. You probably was eating good. You didn't have the rats and you weren't sitting in the fucking feces and everything. Your relatives sat good. Can you pass me the grape Vaughn? Those are your relatives. They settled in Pennsylvania.
Damn right they did.
And Matt don't know. Matt is the whitest Italian with the fucking Polish last name.
Ukrainian, Mike. God damn it, I'm not Polish.
Okay, then, привет.
There is a difference between a Polish and Russian Ukrainian last name.
What you talk about? I know. Of course, I'm an intelligent black man. How dare you try to educate me like this, Matthew? I'm offended. Fuck you. What did you talk about? I was gonna press jail, but it fucked up.
Try it again.
Jail.
There
Shit.
we go.
Say something in Polish, motherfucker. You can't. And then pierogies don't count.
Vodka.
That's Russian.
That's Russian.
That's what I am.
Oh,
I thought you said you were Ukrainian.
You're Ukrainian. What the
and
fuck?
Russian. And Russian.
Okay, you know what, Matthew? Take us.
Wow, he on both sides of the war. That's wild.
This has been a running joke for the last year.
He on both sides of the war. That's crazy.
You can choose if you want to be a part of Vladimir Poo-Poo or Zaglokulov, whatever his name is.
All I know is they're giving way too much money to one of them. That's all I have to say about that. Anyhow,
you want to give it to the other side, Matthew? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're implying?
I am not.
Would you like the U.S. government to give billions of dollars to Russia instead of giving billions of dollars to its people? Hey,
Edward Snowden.
The U.S. government is so ass backwards. Our inflation's at an all-time high. Fucking people can't pay their mortgages, but let's give billions of dollars to corporations and
no. Let's accidentally give like $6 billion. We forgot that 6 billion was somewhere in there.
This is the one talking point when conservatives fucking on Fox News and all the other shit, when they get to going and talking about this, I'm with them. I'm with them on that shit. Biden, what you doing, bro? Hey, hold up real quick. You seen what's the speaker of Mitch McConnell? You see him freeze up? I know this is probably like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 weeks ago. You know what? I was
shit his pants.
Yeah,
we need to get these old people out.
I saw Jody B from Po' Boys put something out about it in a tweet, and I replied to him. I said, "This is what we've been talking about on the show. Like, we have a plan to get all these old motherfuckers out. Bro, nobody wants to listen to us.
The cutoff should be 70. Fuck 72. There you go. 72.
Oh, I say 65.
Nah. 70 is probably more reasonable.
Yeah,
70 after all, that's when you start to lose it.
65 for the most part.
65, you're still pretty competent with current times and such.
Yeah, exactly. But if everything past 70, get them out. You know what I'm saying? Kick them out. Force them to retire. Because these at 60, think about this shit. What the fuck do they know about it at 70, at 75, at 80 years old? 80 fucking
Some of
years
these
old.
people,
They can
some
still
of these
remember
people can't
things,
even walk.
bro. Like, get these niggas out of there. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
They're
They probably
being
got assistants
rolled in
that
the
hold their
office.
dick
Some of
when
these
they
people are
pee.
stuck
Come
on a
on, man.
wheelchair.
I mean, our fucking president's tripping all over himself every time he gets on a stage.
Hey, that old
Yeah.
that too. Get
And they doing coke in the Oval Office. Ain't that a damn? Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that
They
a
always
bitch?
find a coke. Hey,
I thought they
this is
always
the first
did that.
time in my lifetime that I heard about them finding so many drugs in the White House. What's going on over there, Biden? Probably Hunter Biden in there doing some drugs with strippers and cocaine.
He probably what's he had? He probably had the mountain like in Scarface at the end of the movie. He had the whole mountain up there.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. I'm gonna get off, okay? I'm gonna call the strippers. I want you to have the Secret Service outside, Papi. It's okay. Okay, have the Secret Service outside. Okay. We're gonna don't when CNN and Fox News comment, tell them you don't know nothing, okay?
Hey, do you people believe that the government's actually listening to us like through our phones and computers and
Bro,
whatnot?
if they listen to me,
Yes.
for what?
If they were listening to us, we'd be dead at this point. Let's be
Bro,
honest.
no, we wouldn't be. We don't. What national security threat do we pose, bro? We sitting here making fun of these old fuckers.
Well, you know how
I
we were just
always
talking about
apologize to my
Russia and
FBI
Ukraine.
agent.
You know, we were just talking about
You
that.
said
I opened up Twitter. The first thing I see, here's an unusual situation. I had a Tesla, crashed it, totaled, and now it's in Ukraine. And someone's listening to Drake on it, still logged into my Spotify. It's the first way I opened up, and it's got this dude's Tesla in the middle of Ukraine. What the fuck? We were just talking about it,
bro.
Listen to it, man.
If they may or may not be listening.
Oh no! Don't put big booty bitches on my timeline. Oh no, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see no ass shaking on my timeline.
No, bro.
Put them tick old biddies on the TL, man.
I just want them to accidentally put some money in my bank account. That'd be great. And then not ask for it back. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Accidentally give me $6 billion.
You know? Shit. I mean, I'd spend at least 500,000 immediately. I'm not creative enough to spend that kind of money.
Random. All right, hold on. Random last question. You know, because the lottery was at 2 billion or 1 billion or whatever with Mega Millions recently. You win the lottery. What are you going to spend it on?
I'm buying my mama a house. First thing, whatever debt she has is gone. Whatever debt she may have that's the first thing. I owe her everything. So it's cliche as fuck, but that's the first thing I'm doing.
Are you kidding me? No, someone won it.
Yeah, someone in Florida won it.
Of course, it's Florida, man. Oh, there was a match 500.
Don't want to imagine because I'm just gonna be mad. Like, fuck that dude in Florida. Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah.
I know.
Big props to the government, man. They just won like 800 million from that lottery. So there you go.
Good for that. What were we gonna say though, Dante?
Shoot, I'd buy myself a house. Most definitely, I'd buy myself a house. I'd probably invest at least $1 million of it.
You gotta invest more than that. You had what was it?
Whoa! Hey, dog, yo, dog. It's my money.
1.6.
I'm being your advisor, Negro.
I don't want a financial advisor. I'm bad with my money, so I'm gonna do what I want to do. All right, this is what we're gonna do.
That's the problem with niggas. They ain't trying to get generational wealth.
I'm gonna invest $1 million of it. All right.
All these fucking black.
And I'll probably definitely spend like $2 million at the strip club, and then I'll definitely go to Disney World. Lifetime supply of Jordans.
You such a nigga.
What else? I'll probably buy a couple of Popeyes chickens, some Crown Fried chickens in the hood. Make some profit off my people, and then I'll invest it back into the community and build some
pause.
What I say?
Make some profit off my people. That's what you just said.
Oh, you heard that? Oh, my fault.
Yeah.
We all heard it. We all heard it, Dante.
Yes.
My fault. My bad.
What you doing with your money, bro?
I'm gonna spread some of the wealth to my family.
Okay. See, Hunter's a fan. Ladies, Hunter is a good guy. Stop breaking this man's heart. You got him on the show acting bad, coming in here saying, calling you ladies the B word and everything.
Hey, don't call me a bitch, or I'm gonna hit you in the head with a chair. There you go.
Oh man.
What you doing with your money, Matt? What you doing with the money?
Debts. All my debts. Any of my parents' debts if they have any. My sister and brother's debts are all getting covered. depending on how much it is, say it's $1 billion, hypothetically, I'm putting at least 25 mil into charity, St. Jude, and some sort of nonprofit veterans orgs. Maybe some animal hospitals there for adoption.
Fucking kids.
What about the United Negro College Fund, Matt? You claim to love black people so much.
Shit, point me to one that isn't going to use the money for wrong reasons, and I'll.
They're not all like BLM, Matthew. God.
Wow.
Oh,
you're about to get canceled.
Take us to church. Fuck that.
Matt's about to get canceled for that one.
I am not getting canceled for that.
Hey, Black Twitter, take care of him. Take care of him.
Hey, I already got canceled. You got your time's up, Matt. You got to go.
Listen.
He calls himself the undercover brother. Take care of him.
Yeah, Black Twitter, get him.
You guys are terrible, man. We've been trying to cancel ourselves in this show for so goddamn long. If it hasn't happened yet,
I got myself canceled this week.
You got yourself canceled. That's a different story.
I need
anyhow.
Oh yeah. Before we go, fuck that nigga on the internet on Instagram the other day that said I sound like I go to white churches and I give them my money. Fuck that nigga. Okay?
That was fucked up.
Fuck him.
I mean, if he go to black church, he's still celebrating white Jesus.
So he's a bitch ass nigga and he knows it. You know
he still celebrates white Jesus.
No. Wait, I'm gonna find this dude's Instagram. What's
Do
his
we need
name?
context for this? Because I feel like no, don't give him a shout out. He doesn't need any publicity.
Mute his microphone. Mute his mic. Don't do that. Don't do that. I will play music.
Matt, take us to church. Let's go.
I'm taking y'all to church. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode White Church, apparently. This has been episode 48 of the Bromigos podcast. Thank you for stopping by. We greatly appreciate any sort of feedback on the show. You can also check out the show on your favorite podcasting platforms, including, but not limited to, Apple, Spotify, our Buzzsprout hosting site, Good Pods, so many more. Search up the Bromigos podcast. We're like the only Bromigos podcast that still puts out content. So if y'all ain't subscribing to our shit, I'm going to be a little bit upset with you. Anyhow, Twitter, Bromigos Pod, or X, whatever the fuck it's called. Facebook and Instagram, The Bromigos Pod. TikTok, been putting up some funny shit there too. The Bromigos Podcast. Who would like to tell them about the YouTube today?
Go ahead, Hunter.
Oh, I was expecting you to do it. Okay. So if you don't subscribe to the YouTube, you're going to be like that fat white bitch in Alabama getting a chair right on top of the cranium if you don't subscribe.
In the name of civil rights.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Full Swap Radio every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We appreciate them for airing episodes of our show. That's it for us. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
You've been listening to the Bromigos podcast.
Fuck you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Avina! That's okay! She'll be back. Another